Let me do that again. Let me do that again. I don't know. I I'm in a silly mood. I'm sad today. Sad news today. Let's start off with the sad news and be done with it and work our way towards lighter, brighter, just better stories. But first, a welcome. Hi, my fam. I am Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the gossip gangsta, the original influencer, and you have impeccable taste like Anna Marie. Thank you for spending some time with me. I do this every weekday, Monday through Friday at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. And if you can, why am I talking like that? If you can, please consider becoming a member of my channel. Your support would mean so much. Your boy is consistent. I show up every weekday and I deliver. I try to deliver. I'm not going to say I always deliver. Some days I suck. But even when I suck, I think I'm still enjoyable, right? You guys know when I suck. I'm human. Some days are hard. Today was a hard day. Not that I'm gonna suck today. I feel like I'm in a good mood, even though I'm sad, because I took a nap. I took a nap. I had to take a nap. I had to take a nap. I was just that tired. You know what? Also, God, I'm in a chatty freaking mood. Let me switch this premiere to member only mode. All of my live streams are member only mode. If you can become a member, your support would be greatly appreciated. But if you can't, I get it. Not everybody can support that way. Boom, member only mode. After the live stream is over, everyone can comment. Yeah, I had to take a nap. And I was like beating myself up. I had a slip up today. Hey, D. I had a slip up today. I had some goldfish. Goldfish are the gateway drug. And my mom buys them for the kids. If it were up to me, I would just have healthy stuff in the house. Not that goldfish are necessarily unhealthy, but here's why. Right before I took my nap today, it was around lunchtime. I was that tired. I was like, I would rather nap than eat. So I was like, I'm just going to have some goldfish real quick and take a nap. And then some goldfish turned into a little bit more. And then I broke the seal and I had some, I don't know what it's called. Like, those big tubs of like Oriental mix? Wait, let me look it up. My mom buys them at Costco. Costco savory snacks. It's got like, they've got like, like Cheetos and they've got all sorts of things. Oh, here it is. Oh my God, here it is. This is what it's called. Pub mix. Oh my God. This is like the death of me. I had some and then I had more. Like once you have some pub mix, like you need more, right? It's like real addictive. And it's such a ginormous container. So anyways, I had a sizable amount of pub mix today, but not too bad. You know what? Like I did it and thankfully I'm not using it as an excuse to just fall off the wagon the entire day. Today just started off on a sad note. Here in Las Vegas, hey Adam, this dog that I know, I'm sad because a dog that I know died. A dog that I know died. But a very famous and beloved dog, Mr. Piffles. Mr. Piffles. Do any of you know Mr. Piffles? Let me show you. He was a cutie patootie. Mr. Piffles was almost 17 years old. He was the loving child of Piff the Magic Dragon. Piff the Magic Dragon. That was Mr. Piffles. And Mr. Piffles was a part of Piff's act. And what's sad is that today he was supposed to have his special 17th birthday show. But he just died just shy of his 17th birthday. I'm so sad too. Mr. Piffles. Like, he legitimately was beloved. Anyways, what a life. What a life. What a life. And then we got the sad news about Dave Coulier. And that really put me in a funk. Not Uncle Joey, just Joey. I got corrected about that. They never referred to him as, unless the person that corrected me was wrong, but allegedly in Full House, he was just known, it was Uncle Jesse and Joey. Allegedly, they never referred to him as Uncle Joey. But Dave Coulier, and then it's like, you guys, like, I don't think I have OCD, but I have obsessive thinking. I have obsessive thinking. I've been in the worst mood today. Like, I'm sorry. I made a mistake in my Dave Coulier video that many people did not catch, but I realized it shortly after posting it, and it was like a longer video, and I was like, I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna repost it. I don't know why. Here's why. As many of you know, Dave Coulier back in the day used to date Alanis Morissette. Elise, welcome and thank you for the support. Everybody welcome Elise. Thank you, Elise. Back in the day, Dave Coulier used to date Alanis Morissette. Oh, you have tea? Spill it, queen. Back in the day, Dave Coulier had a relationship with Alanis Morissette. So I don't know why I was under the impression that Dave Coulier was Canadian, but it turns out he's not Canadian. He's from Michigan. And I called him a Canadian legend in the movie. Although his mother is from Canada. All right, that's interesting, Elise. So it is, I'm not entirely wrong. He's half Canadian. So, you know what? Calling him a Canadian legend is still fine. Anyways, Dave Coulier, it's all, it's all a bit of a whirlwind. He reveals that just last month, he got diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, B-cell. It's a different kind, a more rare type of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma is a type of blood cancer. This type, it affects the lymphatic system, and here's what I don't understand. You might actually know more, Adam, because you said your mom had this. Hopefully your mom is still with us. Off the record. Oh my God. Thank you. Hello. On his Today Show interview, I love doing this because I can ask you guys questions and you are smart and you can let me know things. Everybody welcome Off the Record. In his Today Show interview, Dave Coulier said that his non-Hodgkin's lymphoma had not spread. I just don't understand that. Like, a blood cancer or a cancer of the lymphatic system, doesn't that go all over the body? Doesn't that go all over the body? How does that work? I mean, I guess maybe it hasn't spread to organs, maybe is what he meant. I guess that's what he meant, maybe that it didn't spread to organs. But it's stage 3. And when I hear that, when I hear stage 3 blood cancer, that scares me. He's 65 years young. That's still young, Dave Coulier. But he says that he took a bone marrow test and that came back negative. I'm not quite sure what that means either. He took a bone marrow test and it came back negative. Negative for what? Hey, Osfly girl. It came back negative like, oh, that there was cancer in the bone marrow? Is that what it meant? Literally, that's what it said. Bone marrow test came back negative. I guess that's what it meant. It came back negative for cancer. Although it's interesting, he was taking, oh wow, Wendy. He was taking chemo, might even still be taking chemo, but I didn't know chemo was the course of action for blood cancer. In what circumstances does somebody get a bone marrow transplant? Is that just for leukemia? Isn't leukemia also a type of blood cancer? Let's look that one up. Yes, leukemia is a type of blood cancer of the blood cells. So I guess leukemia and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma are related, but they're not the same thing. I'm so sorry to hear that, Adam. So, he's got support, Dave Coulier. And he moved back to Detroit, where he was raised and grew up. And the sad part is Dave Coulier shared that his mother died of cancer, breast cancer, that his sister died of breast cancer at just 36, that his niece died of breast cancer at just 29. Oh my goodness. And that his older sister is currently going through cancer as well. Oh man. So yeah, heavy stuff. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But, there's something about these show people. Dave Coulier has been in show business for like 40 years. Amidst all of this, he is continuing to work. He has a Full House rewatch podcast, and he's continuing to do that amidst his cancer treatment. And how interesting that he ended up back where he was raised. Like, I don't have any desire to move back to Miami. None. Like, I have a desire to move to Europe. I would love to have a house in London and a house in Madrid. Madrid and London. But I would need Oprah money for that. I would need Kardashian money for that. Or just stay at Airbnbs, maybe when I'm older. So yeah, sending all of the healing. You know what, Wendy? A lot of people that I know. Why so many people that I know are moving to Portugal? Portugal, I think, is making it very easy for foreigners to move there. So you probably could move to Portugal. They make it very easy to own property there. It's affordable. They've got good health care. They make it very easy to immigrate. So if I move to Spain, I'll go visit you in Portugal. I've been to Lisboa. It was beautiful. Although I don't speak Portuguese, I would rather live in Madrid where I know the language. Or maybe Barcelona. I don't know. I think I like Madrid more than Barcelona. It's been a while since I've been. Anyways, let's move on. My OCD was also triggered because I made a mistake in my Katy Perry video. You know what? I'm just gonna say I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose. Do you know there are a lot of people who make not fake videos, but who purposefully get things wrong or mispronounce things on purpose to get engagement. I'll show you. There's this one video I saw today. This one creator that I love. Elaine Carroll. Okay, it's coming up already. I watch her stuff regularly. I'll tell you what I got wrong in a second. This creator is one of my faves. Her name is Elaine Carroll's Kitchen. And listen to the way she says Vaseline. Wait, why is it not? Oh.
Vaseline into...
Let's start again, huh?
I've never tried this before. I put some Vaseline into some boiling water. I found these car Unstoppables, and then I just cut a hole in them, and then I got a syringe.
Anyways, I don't want to show any more because I don't, that was like a few seconds. Vaseline, syringe, So in my Katy Perry video today, which had good information, I had a full-on brain fart. And I said, I was talking about her tour. Her account is called Elaine Carroll's Kitchen. Elaine Carroll's Kitchen. ELAINECAROLSKITCHEN. Tell her Perez sent you. So I was talking about Katy Perry's tour, and I had a brain fart, and I called it, she was there to announce the Eras tour. Obviously, I know Katy Perry's tour is not called the Eras tour, but I could not stop obsessively thinking about that. And I was like, oh God, oh no, I already published this and the video was long. Should I delete the video? Should I re-upload it and take that part out? And I'm like, you know what, bitch? Just fucking let it go. Be Elsa. Be Elsa. And let it go. Hey, Piali. So, anyways, Katy Perry is currently in Mexico, where she announced the Mexican dates of her Lifetimes tour. And it's a very interesting model. She first announced just the Australian leg of her Lifetimes tour, and she went to Australia to launch the tour, to announce the on-sale dates and everything. Let me see Katy Perry website. Okay. Okay. So, I would say this is really... Oh, she just announced more dates. Interesting. So she just announced the Eras tour in Australia, and she did that down there, and just announced a few dates, and it went really well. And now she's got a ton of dates in Australia. Let me look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Katy Perry is doing 13 shows in Australia. That's pretty major. And what's also interesting is I don't even know if she's going to do a US tour, to be honest. I don't know if she's doing a US tour. But I don't know. I don't know if she'll be able to go, like, if she does UK shows, she'll probably go to the UK to announce the tour there. It's just not very common, like, to be announcing your tour one country at a time. Anyways, congrats to her. I expect more dates in Mexico to be added. All right, in other news, oh God. Am I the only one? I don't think I'm the only one. I am so done with Diddy. And I think a lot of you are done with Diddy too. Like, the Diddy videos are not getting views. I mean, they still are, but not as many views as they used to. I think people have Diddy fatigue. Like this one story about this one woman, this singer-songwriter who went to a Diddy party, and she says that she saw little people there, meaning children. Little people there. All right, let's just move on. Let's move on. I'm done with Diddy. Yeah, and okay, wow, there were children there. All right, in other news, there were multiple break-ins in the Kansas City area, and the FBI are now involved. They're investigating if this was some larger criminal undertaking, which it seems like it might be. And I have so many questions. Both Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes' houses were targeted within hours of each other. Like a day, and initial reports got the timing wrong, but apparently it was like a day and a half apart. But I have so many questions. Like, they broke into Patrick Mahomes' home, and it's unclear what, if anything, was taken. But the bigger issue is, was his family home at the time of the burglary? Because he has a wife and children. He has a wife and children. And they broke into Travis Kelce's home, and they, according to the police report, the burglar or burglars stole $20,000 cash from Travis Kelce. I have so many questions there too. But first, why does Travis Kelce have that much cash lying around his house? For what reason? Who still uses cash? Unless you're like in Vegas, or even if you're going out to nice, like when I go out to eat at places, I tip in cash so that the workers can keep the cash, but still, 20,000 in cash. I doubt he's tipping that much. I don't know. Anyways, the bigger issue is, how did that happen? Meaning, if a burglar is going into a stranger's house, you're going to need time to ransack that place and find the money. The fact that this burglar had enough time, even if it was just lying around on a table, like, didn't the alarm go off? Didn't the police come right away after an alarm was triggered? Like, what the hell happened? The Travis break-in happened during a game. He and Taylor Swift were at Arrowhead Stadium for their Monday night football game 5 weeks ago. This person had enough time to break in and find the cash and get away with it? Like, I have an alarm system here. If allegedly the back door was broken into at Travis's house, if one of my doors is opened, not even broken into, if it's opened or a window is smashed or whatever, the monitoring system is live and it talks to the people that are with the company that are part of my security system. The police will come. If I don't, unless I cancel the alarm. Oh, false alarm. If I don't cancel the alarm, the police will come. What the hell happened to Travis's house? And Taylor was there, as I mentioned. She was not messing around. So she canceled, her team put them up in a hotel for the rest of the night, just in case. But you know what? They're both going to probably have to move. And it's a bummer because Patrick Mahomes spent 3 years. I don't know if he built his house from scratch or if they just did a lot of upgrades and changes to it. But I read online in Architectural Digest that Patrick and Brittany Mahomes bought their Kansas City area home in 2020, but didn't move in until 3 years later. They spent 3 years working on that home. And both of the homes are gated, but that's not enough. They need to live in a gated community where there's a guard at the gate, and then their homes have another gate. They need double gating. They need to be within a gated community, and then their homes need to be gated on top of that. Hey, me. Hey, Jilly. Unfortunately, I don't think either of the homes are in gated communities. Really scary stuff. God, I had so much pub mix. Hallelujah. 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 But it's scary. It feels like a violation. However, just moments ago, earlier today, Patrick Mahomes spoke out about it for the first time. I didn't think he would, but they have those press conferences every week, and at the team's media availability today, Patrick Mahomes addressed the break-in saying, quote, "Obviously it's frustrating, disappointing, but I can't get into too many of the details because the investigation is still ongoing." He added, it's something you don't want to happen to really anybody. He added that he couldn't speak to the details, but that at some point it would be talked about. Yeah, and like I mentioned, the rear door of Travis's house was broken into. And I said Kansas City area because Patrick and Brittany live 30 minutes from Kansas City, so not technically in Kansas City. And the Mahomes, they have a football field, a 50-yard football field, a pool with a swim-up bar, and a par 3 golf hole. Wow. Fancy. Where is he from originally? Patrick Mahomes. Oh, Texas. He's from Texas originally. God, he's got so much money, and he's not even 30 years old yet. He just turned 29 in September. God, I pray that my children are obscenely wealthy. I mean, happy first and foremost, and healthy. But I want them to have that kind of money. I started crying today because of my dog. Even though my dog passed away many months ago, I just thinking about Mr. Piffles, and I look at my dog literally every day. Like, Teddy is watching over me. Like, that's Teddy. And then I was thinking he had a really good life. And I have a good life. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for you all. So grateful. We got a couple new members today. Thank you all. If you enjoy my videos and you watch regularly, please consider becoming a member. Oh, big hug me. I will pin a comment. The top comment on this video, I will pin with instructions on how to become a member. Your support would be greatly appreciated. I will see you guys tomorrow at our same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Bye. Thank you all.